All right. It says that I'm live, so that is pretty cool. Let me see if that is the case, because I'm very curious if that's the case. And according to the thing, it says that I am. So, all right. Good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing? 10 people watching. So cool. Wasn't sure how many people would watch if I started an impromptu stream at a quarter till 11 o'clock at night. Now we have 11 people watching. So, all right, just going to go ahead and open up a good old Dr. Pepper here, and we're going to chat for a little bit because there's some stuff to talk about tonight. So, but I wasn't planning on streaming, so here we are. So, and there's like something on my eye. All right, so how's it going, everybody? We got Megadon, we got Kyle, we got the Iggy guy, Ruben, we got Vaughn, we got Salvador, Aaron, Volcano. Hey, how is everybody doing tonight? Oh, wow. I just saw that the stream jumped to 42 people, which is nuts. All right. So tonight, there's a lot going down. Basically, we just recently got, like an hour ago, we got the first kind of batch of information for the Memorial Geartlinger. Now, the Memorial Geartlinger, like full information, should be coming out within probably about 45 minutes or so. So I might try to just kind of stream until that happens. Which I'm still going to make a video for tomorrow where I kind of go into the Geartlinger stuff in detail. But another thing I want to talk about was the Selfie series. So you probably saw it on the thumbnail when you clicked this video. These terrifying pictures of a Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Red and Pink figure with just some random person's head on it. And that's what we have to talk about kind of for the main draw of tonight here. So just making sure that the links were tweeted out and everything, and they are, which is good. People are responding to the links, which is great. And yeah, so the Selfie series is a thing. I don't really know what's happening tonight, but all I know is that somebody's going to get in trouble at Hasbro because basically it looks like, oh, hey, we got Toku Chris. What's up, buddy? So what is happening? That is the question, isn't it? But yeah, it looks like someone's definitely going to get in trouble at Hasbro. We have, I guess this is the developer version of Hasbro Pulse that has somehow been made public tonight. I first saw this from Martian Ranger on Twitter, so I got to give them credit for finding this originally. I don't know if they are the first person to find it, but they're the first one I saw. So basically, we have something going on here, and I'm going to screen share, which I think I can do that. I think that'd be okay. So let me screen share this thing. But yeah, so we have the Selfie series, which I'm kind of just adjusting my screen around here so I can still maneuver it. That will work, but it's kind of blocking the chat. All right, there we go. So yeah, but basically we have this page that leaked out tonight. And this is interesting to talk about, but also the next HasLab product leaked out as well, which is very interesting. It's a Star Wars item from the upcoming Obi-Wan Kenobi series, but that's not anything to do with this channel. It looks sweet, but it's not anything that I particularly care about. But still, big leak there. I don't know when they probably would have announced that HasLab probably like on Friday when the show launches on Disney Plus, perhaps, but not the point. So we have this thing here. We got the Selfie series. Now, I still don't really know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at Nightmare Fuel primarily. That's definitely for sure. But basically, this is this page on the developer Hasbro site that has a bunch of figures listed at $60 each with just random heads on them. And what I assume from this, based off of the name and based off of what the pictures show, is that these would be versions of these figures that you could buy with like your own head sculpt for them. I think it's what these would be. How that would work, I have no idea, because very interesting, but like, I don't know. I'm very intrigued by this. This is definitely a really cool concept, and there's a lot of choices here. But basically, we have the Snake Eyes series, or for the classified line, we just have a generic Ghostbuster, which is pretty cool. I wonder if you'd be able to customize the name on the jacket. That would be really cool. We have the Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger, obviously, which looks terrifying. This says sold out, but like, you can't order any of these. If you try, it just errors out. As far as I'm aware, not that I tried or anything like that, because that would be nuts, right? But we have the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger, which this one is probably the most terrifying, and I will bring them up in other tabs so we can see them. I think that's the same Snake Eyes. So you can definitely tell this website is just kind of its own weird world. We have a Black Widow. We have a Spider-Man, Iron Man. We have, I love these ones that just show store logos on them. So we have this Best Buy one for a Stormtrooper. We have a Walgreens one for Mando. Lots of Star Wars ones, actually. And then we got Black Panther. So pretty good selection across the board. Pretty much all the main Hasbro brands. But you can see here, it says Hasbro Development. So definitely not supposed to be a thing that's just live. But if we go to the pages, which is now, let's see, let me share the correct tab on this one. So let me stop that screen and share the other screen. So when you go to the page, it looks like you could order it, but you can't. And it's just like, I love how this image doesn't even load. It just says Hasbro Developments, and you get this nightmare fuel of a picture where the mouth is uncentered, and it just looks really terrifying, to be honest. But yeah, basically, it looks like it would be just a Mighty Morphin Red figure that you would put your own head sculpt on, which is a really cool idea. But it really looks terrifying. And I also hope that it wouldn't actually cost $60. I really hope that it wouldn't, but I would also not be surprised if it did, because just, how it goes. Martian Ranger said Hasbro was quick to replace Jason as the Red Ranger. Yeah, it's true. Very, very true. Yeah, these are strange, man. These are very weird. Wow. Let's get some music going here. So you can play some background music. But then actually, maybe not, because I would have to put the headphones in for that. So actually, never mind. But yeah, just very impromptu stream, as you can tell. But yeah, I mean, adding to cart. Let me try it again. I'll stop sharing and see what happens. So check out securely. Hey, it says you'll get free shipping. All right, I'll put in all my information. Would it even recognize my Pulse login? Or would it take me to or would it say, yeah, okay. So it doesn't recognize my Pulse login, which I wouldn't expect it to. So let me put in all my shipping information and just see what happens if it lets me do it. All right, so that's my address. Okay, that's my phone number, which hopefully you can't see it at all. All right. Yeah, I got the spam bot out of here. Oh, I got to put my email in there. I think it's like one of the first time I've had like a spam bot pop up, that's an achievement, I suppose. All right, so all right, we got that. It's being really kind of screwy with trying to put the address in correctly. It's like trying to give me a different address than what I'm putting in, and it's like I know my address, or I'm just typing it in wrong. That's definitely possible. Come on, there we go. Continue to payment. Is it actually going to do anything? That's the question. Now I'll put the card information in. Probably not going to work, or it's just going to charge my account $64. We'll see what happens. So your order is being processed, and it does not work. So yeah, I just tried. Does not work. Honestly, that's fine. Oh yeah, okay. It says credit card number is not an accepted test number. So clearly, the development page of Hasbro Pulse is a development page, so it doesn't I guess fully have all the capabilities of the site. Here's some more nightmare fuel for you guys. This one is sold out though somehow. So, but this one, I don't think this one is as terrifying as the Red Ranger one is, but it's still in that weird uncanny valley. So yeah, this is interesting. Try 11111. Yeah, maybe if I just type a bunch of ones in. How does this even happen? I mean, I've leaked Lightning Collection stuff for 2.5 years at this point, and still certain ways that these items leak just continue to completely baffle me. It's really, really fun. This is so weird. But yeah. But like if we look at the rest of the site, let's see what else we got going on here. It's a right here. Booma says it's a very interesting idea. It is. It's a really cool idea that I haven't really talked about enough. I'm kind of just sitting here trying to figure out what's happening. But Jason says, "What would you do if you got that guy's head shipped to you?" That's another good question. Yeah, because like, how would this work? Like, would you send them a picture? Oh, the Spider-Man one has box art. Is that the case? Whoa. Oh. Interesting. Thank you for pointing that out. That's really cool, actually. Oh, so Chris says you recognize her from the team. So are these people from the teams? Okay, this is very fast. I'm gonna save this image in case for when the site gets wiped in the morning. Okay. So one thing I wanted to mention about this, because I'm trying to just collect all my thoughts here. A year ago, there was a list of listings that came out, and it's the list that had a lot of stuff on it that we're still getting. So that list had it had wave 11, 12, 13, and 14's code names and everything like that. But it had Selfie series on the list. It had one for Power Rangers. It had one for Star Wars. And clearly, this is probably what that was supposed to be. So I'm very, very curious when this will be a thing officially announced. Because that was another thing, too. When this site got found like an hour ago, I guess we were not 100% sure if this was like something in development and then they canceled it or something. Maybe that's why the website was so weird. But I would say probably not if this is like a fully done box and everything. But this looks really cool. So I assume you get like a Power Rangers logo there and then like your head, I suppose. But there's a lot of promo shots of this, which I guess is just the generic head. I think that's just pretty much a generic back of the Marvel Legends box. But I really like this Selfie series box. So it's product number F5228. So that's cool. Let me click on some of the other ones. Let's click on the Walgreens exclusive Mando one. Okay. Oh, so it even kind of like fits in. Yeah, it just says Mandalorian Warrior, which would make sense. It'd just be kind of a generic Mandalorian out there, which I mean, obviously is just the figure. It's I don't have the other one up here right now, but I do have the original season 1 appearance, Mando. So it's basically just this figure with your head on it. So, has Selfie series description. Where? Which one does it? Oh, Mandalorian has the Selfie. Blah, 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 blah. Does it say that? Interesting. Oh, I see what you're talking about, Chris. Okay, I got you. Thank you. It started with a selfie. Now, when you look inside this box, you find a customized, one-of-a-kind action figure of yourself. That is really cool. I'm going to post these pictures on Lightning Fig PR real quick. So, guess this is a thing. Of course, I can't post them because they're WEMB whatever files and not PNGs. That's the most annoying thing in the universe. I swear. We'll convert the images real quick. I've ran into that problem so many times recently. I know Eric's complained about that on Twitter, and he's absolutely right. It's so annoying. But yeah, this is really cool. This is a really cool concept for them to do this. It also kind of messes with my mind as a Lightning Collection completionist, because now you never could have every Lightning Collection figure because everybody could customize their own. So that's kind of a weird gray area for me. Like, clearly, I would customize my own, and I would buy every available option, I guess. Yeah, I would buy like a Mighty Morphin Red. I would buy like a Mighty Morphin Pink because I would want the different boxes. Interesting. But I got distracted. I didn't convert this image. You see, this is what happens when news just breaks. I kind of am just trying to think about like 500,000 different things at the same time. And I get all frazzled. All right, so that's one of the images converted. Let's convert the other one as I make sure that I actually set this Dr. Pepper down on the coaster and not on the computer, because that would be bad. So obviously this one, the Mandalorian one, has the Disney logo on the back of the box, and I assume the Marvel ones would as well. Let me see. Heads don't swap between every lines very well. So yeah, exactly. You'd have to get Black Series, G.I. Joe. You'd have to get all the different series. So let's see is there any other pictures? So yeah, Black Series pretty much looks like typical Black Series. It just says generic Rebel Princess. That makes sense. Even though it's clearly the Leia figure. It has the Leia with the back and everything. I really, really wish that we would see the Power Rangers version of this. The box. Yeah, okay, Iron Man has Infinity Saga, which that makes sense. So I think that the boxes had different numbers, so I assume that you have a specific product number per brand, and then you kind of just go from there, or maybe per type of figure, I suppose. So like Rebel Princess might have had a different one than Mandalorian, for example. But this is really cool. Oh, that's a great point. Yeah, you could yeah. Everybody in the chat talking about using this to give you Sentai head sculpts. That is a really good point. You could probably pull that off. All right, where did I just save those pictures to? I saved them. Oh, there we go. I lost what file I saved those to, but I found them. All right, so we got this one. And do we have the other one? We do not have the other one. All right, there it is. So give me 1 second. I'm just going to tweet these out. Also didn't spell selfie correct in the tweet. Let me fix that. And tweet it from the correct account. All right. So just also making sure that there's no Memorial Geartlinger information coming out right now, because I want to talk about that too at some point. But yeah, thank you guys for walking me through this, for helping me realize that there's box pictures and stuff like that on certain ones of these, because that is really cool. So yeah, I mean, it's a really neat idea, but I can see why they'd be so expensive, because like what we just see here in the chat, or which one here, this one. Yeah, it would be a logistical nightmare for Hasbro. How would they tool a head for every person? Yeah, I mean, because also how would that work? Could you make heads? Would you send in a picture of yourself or multiple pictures of yourself? And if that's the case, could you make heads for Sentai characters? Could you make heads for family members? This could be a great idea for figure customizers. If there's certain characters Hasbro isn't making, or certain versions of characters that aren't happening, certain hair, for example, certain hairstyles of Power Rangers, maybe. If we wanted to make your own better Zeo Blue Rocky head sculpt, could you do that with this line? This really does open a lot of interesting ideas, which I think this is really cool. I like this a lot. I just have so many questions about how it's going to work, how much it will actually cost. I'm assuming 60 is probably a pretty safe bet, since they have that listed on all of them, but that could just be a placeholder on the development website. When would they announce this? This seems like a post-con announcement to me. You know what I mean? Kind of something that's going to be applied to all of the brands at once. I would feel like they would do that as a post-con announcement. You know what I mean? That would be interesting. Huh. This is really cool. And certain action figure lines in Hasbro, they don't necessarily mix well together. So you would have to buy multiples. So which Black Widow suit is that? That's from her movie, isn't it? I think it's from her movie. This is really neat. Well, that's everything too. What accessories would you get? I guess the figure here shows her coming with both of those. Which, that's a weird development thing. It's not supposed to zoom in like that. But yeah, Jambalaya brings up, how would you make a 360-degree head sculpt out of a single picture? Yeah, I don't know how. I'm like, unless maybe like, will it be like a me thing where like you pick like you have a bunch of different like faces to start with, and you kind of make a face that sort of looks like you. Like, is that how this would work? Would I be able to put glasses on mine? I would like to, you know what I mean? Like, I always wear glasses. I've worn glasses since I was 4 years old. I would like, if I got a head for myself, I would like to put glasses on, you know what I mean? Like, is that something we could do? Um, what would the hair colors be? You know what I mean? Like, or our hair, not hair colors, hairstyles be? Like, how would that work? Would that be for a specific picture that you have? Or yeah, I guess even the colors too, but maybe this would be something that they integrate into the Hasbro Pulse app to where like you could choose a bunch of different things. Lots of questions. Lots of questions. Would I be able to get like a Josh head for the Pink Ranger female body? Because like I said earlier, I would buy every version of a Power Rangers figure that they have to offer. Like I would buy, if they made the whole Mighty Morphin team as options, I would buy the whole Mighty Morphin team as options because I would want to have everything in the Lightning collection. And since these would have generic different boxes to represent, you know, the female figures, the male figures, or whatever, as we see with the Star Wars stuff and everything, I would need to buy that. I'm also curious why Snake Eyes is here twice, but I'm assuming that's just some weird development thing. Also, this makes no sense to me. Like, where's this Walgreens thing coming from and this Best Buy thing coming from? There's no way that those stores would offer these because there's no way. Like, these have to be Pulse exclusives, and they already kind of do say that. I think on the box it says that. It says only on Hasbro Pulse right there on the side of the box. So, yeah. This is incredibly interesting. Let me see what Twitter is saying about it from the tweet I put out. Huh. Yeah, I'm very fascinated by this. Well, what's also cool too is that like you buy it for like, so like Lightning Collection is pretty standard in terms of its head, its neck joints. So like you could just like buy like the Mighty Morphin red one with your face on it, and then you could just take that head and put it on any of the Lightning Collection figures, which you know you wouldn't have to necessarily. I mean, it'd be cool to buy like your favorite Ranger just already pre-assembled in the box like that. Like that would be cool. But what would be neat is that you would basically just have to buy one and use it across the line. You know what I mean? So that would be really neat. Oh, hey, we got Eric in the chat. What's up, buddy? I just saw your tweets about getting a if you could get a personalized Shadow Ranger, and like, right? Wouldn't that be awesome? If you could get your head on your own favorite Ranger, like, it's such an interesting concept that I am very curious how Hasbro will approach it, what the details will be, when they will announce this approach. But like I was saying earlier, this feels like a PulseCon announcement. Like we might not see this for months because of the fact that it covers all of their brands seemingly at once. That kind of seems like a PulseCon thing. I'm very interested about PulseCon in general because we're starting to see exclusives announced for PulseCon. They just announced the I don't remember what it was called. Mojo World, is that what it was called? The Marvel Legends like 4-pack that's like $130. They just announced that, so that was cool. And they said that was for PulseCon, so that confirmed that like PulseCon is going to be a thing. And then they showed off a Jon Favreau figure for Black Series. That's not for PulseCon, that's for Star Wars Celebration, but it's like, you know, it's a convention like figure. So yeah. Yeah, Eric said I just can't believe they leaked via a dev site. Yeah, for real. Like, that's so weird. But, I mean, there's really not much else to talk about with it. We pretty much, I mean, I've been going for a little over 20 minutes. A huge thanks to the 148 people, sorry, that are watching right now. That's absolutely awesome. So, and we're going to get Memorial Geartlinger information in probably like the next 20 minutes. So I'm definitely going to stay around for that. We already have some, but I'm waiting for like the official pictures and stuff to go up. Jason asked, how did I discover this? Yeah, so the credit, I said this at the beginning, but the credit to Martian Ranger on Twitter. They are the first person that I saw it from, at least about an hour ago or so. And I was just kind of sitting there and I'm like, how am I going to cover this? Is this link public? I mean, yes, it is. It's definitely not supposed to be. But I mean, it's already been tweeted out, so I could just drop it in the chat. That's fine. It's not like, you know, it's already out there anyway. That's how I have it. So if it was like just sent to me from one of my sources or something, I wouldn't post it publicly. But it's already out there publicly anyway. So, but yeah, they leaked this. They also leaked the upcoming HasLab lightsaber because of this. Nuts. So nuts. I'm talking a lot right now. Crazy week. It's been a crazy, crazy week. I accidentally just clicked on the Ghostbusters figure, which is not screen sharing anymore. It looks like it's been frozen on my end. But yeah. So I know for a fact you'll spend like $300 on the Geartlinger. I certainly hope it's not that much. I'm going to pay what it costs. I did not think that the Geartlinger was actually going to get a size increase tonight. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, let's see what else to talk about. Ooh, my Marvel Legends Thanos just tumbled over. He's right next to my mouse, and I bumped my mouse, and Thanos just came tumbling down. So let me put him back up there. This is what happens when you do random live streams at 11 o'clock at night. Come on, Thanos, you can stand back up. You're embarrassing me on the live stream. Stand up. There we go. So, wow. Craziness. Let me see what we got with the Geartlinger stuff. Yeah, so basically there was a blog entry that came out earlier tonight that talked about the Geartlinger. It talked about, I should just find the blog. I don't know why I'm just going to talk. I mean, I'm going to just talk about it, but it talked about the upcoming Memorial Geartlinger that's dropping on Premium Bandai in like 20 minutes or so. I don't know how much it's going to cost though, but I hope it's not too terribly much. But this was the blog that came out. Let me resize this, make it a little bit different. There we go. So basically this talked about the Don Onitajin. It talked about the Memorial Geartlinger. It talked about Figure Arts Don Momotaro. But what it talked about here is that this is going to come with at least five die-cast gears. It's going to come with the 2022 Zenkaidra gear, the one that's kind of like a hybrid that we see in the finale. And the toy is going to be 30% bigger than the original version of it. So that's pretty cool. And of course, it's going to have the typical Memorial stuff of additional voice phrases and, of course, also background music. So that's really, really cool. Can I translate this page? I can. So, yeah. Geartlinger, new toy. Let's see. 5 die-cast gears are included. Yeah, basically everything I just said. So, but we don't know like the full details of it. We don't have all the pictures of it all, or like certain sounds, or even if this is every gear, if it's just going to be 6 gears in this or not. I'm very curious. Yeah, Tommy says that they talked about the Memorial Deliner, or if they're going to make a Memorial Deliner. Where do they talk about that? I got distracted for a second because I saw Jambalay's post of the NFT Megazord on the site. So, a Memorial Edition Geartlinger would be really, really cool. But where do they talk about that? It's probably somewhere down here. Price would be 13,200 yen. Did that just get dropped? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Oh, yeah, it absolutely did. All right, so waiting for, where's the Bandai Twitter account? Can I pull that up on here? The only problem is the fact that I'm not going to be able to, see it because they have Premium Bandai region locked at this point, which is always a big shame. But I don't, I literally just saw it pop up in my Twitter timeline that it went up on Premium Bandai. This is the portion where I just don't talk because I'm trying to find something. Eric just tweeted out from the Ranger Command account that I didn't even notice this when I tried to place an order for the Selfie series thing, but it says that The Selfie series are personalized and customized products, and as such, all sales are final. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to retweet that on Lightning Freak PR because I want that information out there. And if more information comes out about these, obviously I'm going to mention this on Lightning Storm this weekend and everything for anybody who's not watching this stream right now. So, but yeah, and we have another spam bot thing. We got rid of that. Okay, yeah, so price will be 13,200 yen, which, yeah, that sounds about right, unfortunately. I mean, I guess that's not terrible. I'm just curious what the Toku Collectibles price would be, and I'm gonna buy it regardless. But like, where's the details of the thing? I want to see pictures. I want to see all the informations. But yeah. No, they said that the 2022 Sentai gear, I think they just said it's just plastic. They basically talked about in that blog that I had up a couple minutes ago that because it actually ended up being shown on screen, they felt bad that it was a premium, or it was a promotional thing, so it was harder for people to get. So they decided to re-release it with the memorial version since it was screen used and everything. But yeah. Let's see. People are asking me on Twitter if I'm going to get the custom heads. Absolutely. Like whenever this thing launches officially and like actually allows you to do it, 100% I will be doing that. That is just really cool. And what's really neat about that too is that like every video that people would make about them, like unboxings or reviews, would be personalized. That's really neat. And like I said earlier, it's a nightmare for me because it makes me terrified for being a completionist, because I will then kind of feel like I never could even potentially possibly have everything in the Lightning collection, because there would be thousands of custom figures out there that's different. Like obviously that's different, but like, I don't know, that's just something that I thought of in my mind, I guess. A Josh head on every release ever. Yeah, you know. So yeah, Daniel said, I hope that there are some neutral face head options. Every time Hasbro does a smiling face, it looks awful. That is definitely true. Every time they do attempt to just do like a smiling face, it does look quite terrifying. So Corey says, I'll send you my head sculpt, Josh. Don't worry. No. But yeah. I literally just saw that page for the Memorial Geartlinger go up. Where did that go? Not that it will matter because I can't look at it anyway. But oh man, this is a weird night. It's such a crazy night because it's like, you know, I'm trying to focus on. We got the Memorial Geartlinger, we have all of this Selfie series things, and it's just crazy what is happening tonight. You know what I mean? That's why I wanted to live stream it, because like, where do I even begin for a video on this? Because like, I was like, what am I even looking at with this Selfie series thing? And also I wasn't sure if like the page would be taken down by the morning or something. I mean, it still very well could be, but that's pointless at this point. I have already screenshotted everything from the site. I've downloaded the images from the site. Like it's done. So and like it could be months. It could be months until we actually see like the Selfie series announced officially. If my theory is correct and that it's a post-con announcement, it very well might not be either. It could just be like a social media thing where they're just like, hey, all of our brands are doing this now. Or maybe it'll be like the next couple of fan first events, maybe every brand will talk about it in their next fan first event or whatever, you know what I mean? That could be a potential possibility as well. But yeah. This is the stuff, you know, like this is the cool stuff that's just like, you know, nights like this where it's just like, oh, so much fun to be a fan of this kind of stuff and to have the channel to just talk to you guys about everything, get my live reactions, talk until my voice is just all dry and destroyed. But yeah, so oh yeah, CJ is bringing up the full-sized sword. That is awesome. I did see that announced the other day, or last night I think it was, and that is sweet. It's extremely expensive, but it definitely looks really, really cool that they're doing that sword. That's probably one of my favorite swords from the Sorry, I just saw a tweet. But this is probably one of my favorite swords from Saber, besides like Caliber sword or the cross saber. So it's really cool that they're doing that. Just my buddy Adam said on Twitter, he said, Josh, you could still be a completionist if you ordered one of each PR figure. This is a similar debate with blank sketch covers on comics. That's a great point. Adam's not here in the chat, I don't think. He just said it on Twitter. But yes, that is a fantastic point. Yeah, I just responded to him. But a movie critic says, my reaction to the Selfie series, whose idea was this? So, oh yeah, somebody asked if there was a lightsaber leak. Yeah, I could show that real quick. It's not. I'll show it very quick, because this is not my channel topics. You know what I mean? But if you go to HasLab, I don't know what did I click on before. You go to HasLab, and it shows. Hold on, is there more HasLabs there? No, we're good. It shows this. It shows the lightsaber for this is one of the Inquisitors, I think. But yeah, this is a thing that has not been announced in any capacity. So, and this is a pretty done looking page in my opinion. So I assume that they're going to announce this pretty soon. But yeah. Oops. So not supposed to be out there, that's for sure. But I was reading more chat comments and I got lost. Let's see here. Am I okay? This is where I was at. Yeah. Are you gonna get the weekend driver? I am not. It looks really nice, but like I don't need it, and I don't have the money for it, honestly. Especially because I'm about to buy the Memorial Geartlinger in a couple of hours. So I do want it though. It does look really nice. Yes, Captain Marvelous and Yuki Gai are going to be at PMC, and like that blew my mind. I could meet Gokai Red, and like I can't even like wrap my head around that concept. But now I am so excited that I'm going to Polymorphicon for the first time this year. I am so hyped. Yes, you should buy the cellular. It looks amazing, and I'm so happy that we're finally getting it. Favorite Sentai character in suit? Honestly, probably Marvelous, and that could just be because I just talked about him literally 5 seconds ago. But honestly, he's one of my favorite tokusatsu characters in general. His suit's not my all-time favorite. I don't exactly know what that would be. It would probably be either Gokai Silver or like Kyoryu Silver. I really like those Silver Ranger suits a ton. But like character-wise, it has to be Gokai Red. Let's see what else we got here. I did see Tom show up a minute ago. Yeah, Tom, what's up, buddy? Thank you for stopping in. Let's see. The real Hasbro Pulse site is down. Is that so? Let me check. Yeah, it is. I'm just gonna put that there because that's just really funny to me. We'll make it really tiny. Actually, it's there we go. We'll just keep that there because it's just really amusing to me. Yeah, I would say you are making some routine updates, like leaking your development website. It's really funny. Oh, yeah, we got the bots again. I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't know where those keep coming from. I don't know how that keeps happening. But I wonder if my admins could get rid of that too. I don't, and none of them are here, I don't think, but that is a thing. I mean, that's how you know it's a real YouTube stream when you get a bunch of random sex bots that just appear, you know? So, but what else we got? Reading more chat stuff. What is my favorite Lightning Collection release of the year so far? Probably the Zed helmet. I really like the Zed helmet so far. But figure-wise, maybe maybe the Zeo Cog. That's a weird one to pick, but like I just really am happy that we finally got the Tonfas. And there's just not a ton of figures out right now for 2022. But you know, if I can get one item signed by Ryota, what would it be? Absolutely a Ranger Key. I fully intend on bringing a Ranger Key to Polymorphicon now to get it signed by him. If I can't get like a picture or anything with him, that's fine. But like if he can just sign a Ranger Key, that would mean so. I would probably like start crying. Like I've never really gone to conventions before. The very first time I went to one was about a month ago. It was just this local one near my area, and I got to meet the voice actor of Squidward. And he signed Bold and Brash from SpongeBob, the artwork, if you know what that is. And I like couldn't even speak. Like I was just so nervous. Like I just walked up. I'm a very nervous person. I hate like being out there, I guess, which is weird since I'm talking to 111 people right now, but it doesn't feel like I am. But like I walked up to him and I could not talk. I was just like watching him sign it, and I was like, Squidward is right in front of me. But like if Captain Marvelous was right in front of me, I would just start melting. Like, I don't even know what I would do. It'd be insane. But like, I have to try to get something signed by him, and it has to be a Ranger Key. Oh man. So you really only get 6 gears with this. I'm seeing the pictures of the Memorial Edition thing, which thanks to Chenix is posting them on Twitter right now. So we'll get to there in a second. Let's see. Tom also said, oh yeah, Tom said he's working on a comic review. What do I think of the Shin Ultraman Zoffi design? That's a good question as well. I think that looks pretty cool. I wish I didn't know that Zoffi was in that film. I had no idea until Bandai started releasing pictures of like his vinyl figure and action figure. And I'm like, oh, guess he's in the film. So oh well, you know. Yeah. Favorite Ryder suit? Oh man, I don't even know. There's so many good Kamen Rider suits. I couldn't even. Maybe something from Drive or Ryuki, probably. Something in that realm. Something from those seasons, probably. Will I get Don Onitajin? Probably sometime. I can't really afford the $75 mech right now. Let's see. But what else? Well, I get the die-cast gear set, knowing that the Memorial Geartlinger uses them. Yeah, that's something I'm probably going to get someday, because it is the only Sentai gears that I don't have at this point, is the die-cast gear set. But like, I don't have a need for that. Is significantly bigger than the older one. I don't have like a need for it necessarily. I should just start showing these pictures probably. Give me 1 second. Now that the pictures are actually out. But like, I don't know. They're just metal gears, which is like cool. Like, you know. Let's see. Reading more stuff here. Yeah, Zenkai Red gear is like, oh, it comes out in January. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm not super surprised by that. But yeah, let's move over to Sentai stuff. So Chrome tab, we'll go over to. So shout out to Chenix for Chenix737 for posting these right now. So we'll make these a little bit. Does this make it bigger? Yeah. All right. So there we go. Is that what I wanted to do? Now I'm gone. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, but yeah, there it is. 13,200 yen comes out in January. Pre-orders are open until July 25th. Let's see what else we got. I definitely clicked to show the images. I can't click that X because if I click that X, it's going to show my Twitter DMs, and I don't want that to happen. There we go. I want to click that. So we get some metal die-cast gears, which look very pretty for sure. So you get 6 gears, you get the 5 Zenkaijus, you get the 2022 gear, which is really cool. So here we go. So that's pretty big compared to the original one. That is really cool. It covers up all of the screw holes, which is nice. You know, a lot. I think most Memorial toys do that. The Mobiritz does it. So that is cool. But you know, that is cool. So I'm very curious. So the Memorial Edition Geartlinger is like $100, $120 some dollars. bare minimum. So I'm curious what the Toku Collectibles price for it is going to be. I mean, I'm going to pay what it is regardless. And of course, you get a bunch of voice phrases. You get 6 sounds or 6 background music, which is really cool. So, I mean, I'm sure it's here. I can't read Japanese, but I'm sure we get the one that's like, that was terrible. But I hope we get that. I'm sure we will. The roll call music. That's what that was. So I hope that we get that. And I'm sure that we will. But thanks for coming, Tom. Take care, buddy. Let's see what else. I should give him to sign the Gokaiger Sentai gear. That's not a bad idea either. I mean, I would prefer a Ranger key. I would have him sign the do I just have a Ranger key sitting around here? No. But I would just have him sign the key piece of a key. You know what I mean? But yeah. So yeah, I would just do that. Why no more lock episodes? Well, that's because I haven't bought any more keys recently, because the summertime, or around this time of the year, is always when Lightning Collection starts to just take off with releases, and I need my money for that and stuff like this, like the Memorial Geartlinger. So, that's why. That show will obviously come back because there's still plenty of more, keys for me to collect that I don't have. I'm also going to start stocking Toku Collectibles to see if they do put it up tonight. Hey, there's the bots. It's like all the same bot, and I keep blocking it, and then it keeps coming back. That's weird. But yeah, it's so late at night at this point that I don't think Toku Collectibles is going to put up the Geartlinger tonight, but they will put it up by tomorrow. But I will be ready. Well, I won't be. I'll be asleep when it goes up, but more than likely. But I will buy it tomorrow for sure. So yeah. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, nuts. This is awesome. The Geartlinger looks fantastic. And Julian just tweeted out that the developer link is down. That went down a lot faster than I would have expected it to. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Let me try to click it and see what happens. Oh, the link's gone. That's okay. I have it bookmarked. Where did it go? Oh, yep. Yeah. Now you go there and it asks for a login. Yeah, the Pulse developer site is most certainly down now. So hey, good to at least we got to experience it here, and it is archived now via this live stream. So yep, that's gone, but we got to see it. So, but yeah, that is pretty cool that happened. I'm glad in the end, I'm glad that we did a live stream then, because all of Pulse is just down. They just went, oh crap, and they just knocked it all down. They're like, we cannot deal with anything tonight. So good job, Pulse. Thank you for that fun news on a Tuesday night. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I got screenshots. I saved all the pictures or all the relevant pictures from the site. So I saved the 2 terrible, horrific pictures of the figures, and I saved the pictures of the boxes. Not all of the boxes, though. Just the outside shell ones. I didn't save the individual Star Wars and Marvel boxes, but I'm sure somebody did. So, but yeah, that was fun. So, oh man. I feel it's always awkward whenever I take a second to take a sip of my Dr. Pepper, but I just am talking so much. And this is just kind of a chilled, laid back stream, I'm used to having more than one person on a stream to talk to, so I can kind of just sit here and go yeah, good point. So when I have to be the sole person keeping entertainment going, how do Twitch streamers do this all the time? It's difficult, I've just been talking for 50 minutes, which is fine, but fascinating. But yeah, I'm just kind of looking through Twitter stuff. Back to the chat here, though. Did I see the custom Red Hawk Lightning Collection figure that Kingdom Corey posted? I did not, but I mean, anytime Corey does customs, he knocks it out of the park. I'm so thankful that he has sent me custom figures in the past, which you can check out videos of on the channel here, because they always look fantastic. My name is Sean. Wait, what the hell did I miss? Oh yeah, basically, basically a site went up tonight that had a bunch of listings for customizable figures where you can make your own head sculpt for Hasbro figures called the Selfie series. And they had them for Power Rangers, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Marvel. And it's gone now. But there was some pictures up that showed it was going to be like $60 to do it. And it was for their leaked developer website or the development side of Hasbro Pulse. So yeah. Honestly, I might get the G.I. Joe one too. Let me move the correct way. I'm really starting to get into this line. There's 7 of these here now, and a Ninja White just at the end of the stack, which is just kind of funny. But yeah, I'm really getting into this now. I had like 1 G.I. Joe figure like 3 weeks ago, and now I have 7, and there's 5 more on the way because I don't know, honestly. I just kind of started doing that. So like maybe I would even get the G.I. Joe one, to be honest. But yeah. Let's see. I should dye my hair red for Gokai Red. Maybe. I do want to dye it again. Obviously, it's faded to like this blonde, silver blonde thing when it was purple back in April, and that was really cool. But I don't know. I do plan on dyeing it again, whether it be purple again. Did you guys like the purple? Do you think it looked good? I thought it looked good. It was just a fun thing I wanted to do. Same thing with when I painted my nails. Just some fun things to do over the course of the semester, you know. My friends came over and they dyed my hair and they painted my nails. It was just a good time. But yeah. Let's see what else we got. Did I pre-order the figure art Zenkaiser? I did not. I don't really collect figure arts that much. I do have a couple. This one was in the background of my video today, which if you didn't see today's video, please check it out. I talked about the Shin Kamen Rider, and this is a Kamen Rider figure arts that I got like 2 years ago from my girlfriend. She bought this for me as I think it was a Christmas gift. She got this for me. So this is really cool. So I had him standing up back here in this display that's not even put together because I didn't bother to put it together when I got back from college yet. So I gotta do that. But I also have the Super Samurai like metallic set that came out a couple years ago. But I don't really plan on getting too many other figure arts. But yeah. Oh yeah, the Austin St. John thing. I don't really want to talk about that here. It's a situation, and I know that definitely probably impacts things for the 30th anniversary. But I mean, it's just a weird thing. I just don't really feel like talking about it here. But yeah. Let's see what else we got. I actually look like Zox right now. I guess I kind of do. This is a good point. Let's see. The purple hair was awesome. Thank you. What else we got? That's going to be there for a while. Yeah. I know it's going to be there for a while. Yeah, because I did bleach them. I did bleach the hair as well. So I've never done that before, so I don't know how long it will be there for. But I don't care. I still think it looks kind of nice as the kind of blonde look that it's got going on right now. So that's interesting. Hi Josh. First time watching your stream. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad that it's helpful for anybody, especially overseas. I love that these videos can, like, have such a broad audience that they can become internationally like appreciated, especially with like Lightning Collection stuff. That's why I try to talk about, tons of different countries and not just like the U.S. Like I cover like UK news and Canada news and stuff as much as I can. I know it's kind of harder for me to cover everything for other countries since I'm not as familiar with like, specific situations with figure collecting or just anything. So I'm really happy that it's helpful for you though. So thank you for commenting. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, they are legit. The selfie stuff is legit. It is 100% happening. Well, I guess. I mean, it's the site was real. Everything about it was legitimate. Are we going to get Lightning Collection Wave 12 soon? I hope so. But honestly, there's no way of knowing. Well, We'll check on that in a second, though. Since we're on a stream, I can. Well, I'll come back to that in a second. Hey Josh, can I send you my Ranger key so you can get Guy sign it for me? I mean, I'm not opposed to doing that, but that seems like it would probably. I feel like it's gonna be difficult enough for me to get my own Ranger key signed, and so I don't really want to be responsible for trying to do it for a bunch of people. But because I don't even know how that's gonna work out. Let's see. Do you think we'll get a Saba sword? I think eventually someday we definitely would. I don't see why they wouldn't do that at some point in time. But that could be fun. That could be fun. What else we got? It's my first stream too. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. Well, thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. So, oh man, yeah, it is almost midnight here, so that's fun. It's somebody commented, "Who leaves a dev site publicly accessible?" Hasbro, apparently. Well, it's like it's just one of those things where it's like, I'm sure Hasbro gets pissed at like my leaks that happen all the time and everything like that, but like when things like that happens, like what, you have no one else to blame but yourself. You know what I mean? Like I mean, obviously that was not an intentional thing to happen tonight, but like it happens, and it did clearly. So I did try to Internet Archive that site. I'm curious if that worked. And if it would lead to, if it would still work and lead to the other pages, I'm curious. Probably not, but I should be able to post, because I had the foresight of trying to connect it to the Internet Archive if I could, before I even did the live stream. But I'm not sure if that actually worked or not. I'm checking. But let's see what else. Yeah, I tried the same thing. I tried putting my card in and it failed, which I was not surprised about because, of course, it would fail because it was not supposed to be up yet. So, but you know, you had to try, right? You have to try. I don't think that page archived as well as I would have wanted it to, but it kind of archived, but not really. But yeah, very strange. But yeah, I mean, $60 is not terrible for that when you're getting like a custom head. You know what I mean? Like I'm totally willing to pay that. I mean, I would have to cover it for Lightning Collection completion's sake for the channel anyway. So it's not really an option, but it's like I wouldn't feel bad, I guess, about spending $60 to do that. You know what I mean? So yeah. Let's see what else. Hasbro for sure hates your guts, Josh. Yeah, probably. Oh man. Let's see what else. What do I think PMC's mystery picture post that was revealed today could be? Honestly, I don't even know what you're referring to. I haven't been around. Oh, hey, we have a $1 super chat. Thank you very much. I was out for a portion of the day. I went to the movies with my friends, so I don't know what they posted, but I'm curious. What did they post? Where did they post it? Huh. I see it now. Okay. Let me share the screen. So they posted this thing, and they said, "What might this be? Find out tomorrow." Well, at first glance, that looks like the ears of the Mastodon shield on the Megazord. I think that's the Megazord's hand. That's what it looks like to me. Now, as far as I'm aware, Power Morphicon is getting 2 Super 7 reaction figure exclusives. I don't believe that they're getting any Lightning Collection exclusives. As far as I'm aware, they are getting exclusives from Super 7. but I don't think that they're getting exclusives from Hasbro. I could be wrong, but yeah, could be wrong. But I know for sure that they're getting 2 Super 7 exclusives, and I'm assuming that that's going to be one of these, or this is one of those. I should say. Interesting. Thank you for who alerted that to me. I saw that earlier, but I lost the chat. But thank you. Thank you for letting me know about that. Because, yeah, I totally missed that. Let me just refresh Toku Collectibles again. Like I said, I doubt it's going up tonight. If it goes up tonight, I'm just going to be like, typing really quickly to order it. So, looking at more chat stuff. What do I think of the Death Ranger? That thing looks sweet. I think that they look really, really cool. And I really hope that they get a figure someday. I really hope all the Omega Rangers get figures someday. Those suits are incredible. But they look really cool in particular. I'm really happy that the writer of that upcoming comic clarified that they are a Gold Ranger, which I'm really happy that they did, because I couldn't really tell from their suit what color they were supposed to be, but it's supposed to be a Gold Ranger, so that's good. Because I was like, at first I was like, is this another Black Ranger for the Omega Ranger team? Which, like, it could have been, but but yeah. People are saying that they would do the selfie thing soon. Hope we get a HasLab project soon. Have I seen Morbius? I have not. It's Morbin time. Unless you count it being condensed down into a minute Morbius sweep. Unless you, it was Ranger West. Thank you, Ranger West. Unless you count it being condensed down into a 1.5-minute long Twitter video, which I watched that this morning, then I guess sure. But yeah. Let's see what else. Looking at their guest list, it's packed. Yeah, I know, right? It's nuts. And yes, I am going to Palmorphicon. I've had my ticket bought since. Oh, hey, we have another bot in the chat. Thank you for that. I've had the ticket bought since 2019, and I've been wanting to go. Obviously, it's been delayed and everything, but no, it's happening. I am going to Palmorphicon this August, and I'm very, very excited and anxious, because I don't know how that will go, because I have a lot of anxiety in person, in real life. So getting to meet a bunch of people is going to be really exciting. It's also going to be very nerve-wracking, but I really want to do that. So that would be really, really cool. What do I think the main figure line I should collect would be? I mean, I guess that really depends on like what series you're talking about. If it's like Ryder, for Kamen Rider, Soto is the way to go. That is the premier Kamen Rider figure line, in my opinion, because they do everything. Of course, for Power Rangers, it'd be Lightning Collection. What else? For Sentai, it would be Shoto Super, I would say, or Yudo, either or. I mean, they sort of go together, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's kind of what I would say. Let's see. Don't watch Morbius. Yeah, I don't plan on it. Not at all. Stand back. I'm gonna warp. What season do I want next in the Lightning Collection? I would want, personally, RPM is like my top one that I really, really want to see them do. I love that season. I love the characters. I love the suits, and I think that it's definitely past time that we finally get that in the Lightning Collection. Which Sentai actors, actresses would you love to meet if they went to PMC? Well, one of them already is. Gokai Red would be like at the very top of the list, and he is going. Any of the Kira Majors, I think, would be sweet. They're some of my favorite casts, I think, that Sentai's ever had. Any of the Q Rangers would be really fun. I mean, really anyone, honestly. I would probably be more excited to meet certain Sentai actors and actresses than Power Rangers. But honestly, like for Palmorphicon, like they have a really impressive guest list for sure. But like I am more interested in going to like meet people from online. You know what I mean? Like people I interact with on Twitter, on other social medias and stuff that I talk to all the time that I never met in person. Like that's what I'm really excited to go for. And if I meet some actors and actresses and get some autographs or something, that's just an added bonus. But like that's not my primary focus for going, except for things like Gokai Red that I have to get something signed by him. But like it's still really impressive, the amount of people and the level of people that they get to come is really, really cool. Let's see. Oh man, there's so many chats. The bots, yeah. Am I gonna have them sign my Lightning Collection boxes? I mean, I actually was thinking about that because Dino Thunder is my favorite season, so I was thinking about maybe like buying extra or buying duplicate Dino Thunder figures to keep in box and have like the Dino Thunder team sign them or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think Ethan is going, Trent is going, and Tommy's going, or their actors are going. So I could get, well, Tommy's figure doesn't exist yet, but I could get 2 of them signed if I bought another Trent and I bought another Ethan. So I was thinking about that. We'll see if I actually decide to go through with that or not, but I thought that would maybe be a cool thing. I don't know if Connor and Kira's actor and actresses ever go to the conventions. I'm not sure. I know Kira's actor. I think both of them actually kind of had some negative experiences with Power Rangers in the past, or like at least have commented like negatively about Power Rangers in the past. So I don't know, but yeah. Let's see. Did I cover the MMPR Godzilla comic books? I covered it when it got announced, but I haven't like read it or anything like that yet. I know it's still coming out, but do I think we'll ever get the Alien Rangers? I hope so. I really hope that they do them as like an Amazon 5-pack. I think it would just be such an easy way to just get them all over with and get them out. You know what I mean? So that would be nice. I could do a fan meetup at PMC. That would be really cool. I would love to do that, honestly. So that would be a lot of fun. Let's see here. Thank you for all the content you make. It helped me add to my collection over and over again. You're welcome. I'm really glad that it helps. Like, seriously, like, thank you for saying that. It's a lot of fun. It's, you know, man, my voice is getting dry. But yeah, like, I love doing this. I love talking with you guys. It's great. Let's see. I could just take the boxes. That's true. I do keep all the boxes, but like I feel like I wouldn't want just the empty boxes signed. I actually do have a Zeo Red that's signed by Jason David Frank that was sent in to me by an Instagram follower of mine. They had it signed by Jason David Frank and sent it to me, and I was like, "Thank you. That's really really cool." I actually also have a piece of Tom Whalen Red Ranger artwork that was given away at San Diego Comic-Con 2019, and that was signed by Austin St. John. So that's interesting now. So with everything that's going on, but yeah, man. One of my opinions on the Mavs Warriors series. I haven't watched NBA stuff in a very long time. So I'm from Ohio, so I was always rooting for the Cavs. And so I used to watch the Cavs in like the finals and everything, but ever since like LeBron left, I don't watch anything basketball like ever. I'm not a sports guy whatsoever. My sports is Nintendo Switch sports. That's my kind of sports. But if I had to, like, I cannot get this to say. There we go. If I had to watch sports, it would be basketball. You know what I mean? But yeah. So I should post more on TikTok. I know I should. I really should post more on TikTok. I feel like I'm just not good at making that content. You know what I mean? But like I want to. So it would be interesting. I'm trying to just check some more stuff on Twitter, see if I'm missing anything or anything else to cover. I'm going to probably put up like a recap post of like the Selfie series stuff on Twitter, just for those who missed it. Or actually, you know what I'm probably going to do? I'm probably going to take this live stream and like cut out the portion where I'm exploring the Selfie series website and release it as it's. Yes, I'm 100% doing that now. I'm going to release that as kind of I'll release it as an episode of Lightning Storm. How about that? So look forward to that. I'll put that out tomorrow. I'll just take the section of it. We have the bot back in the chat. Thank you. You're ruining my announcement, bot. There we go. I'll take the parts of the video where I talked about that, and I will put it out as its own video. I think I said the point of it. I got distracted by the bot. So, but yeah, you heard what I said. So, and thank you for the $2 super chat. Going into battle pick 3 Rangers, go. Down of Thunder White, In Space Silver, Quantum Ranger. I just listed Walgreens exclusive figures and a figure that I want. That's the first thing that came to my head. Oh man. But yeah. I do I was reading there was other chats I wanted to say. If I'm missing chats, by the way, I apologize. Everything scrolls so fast. Let's see. Star Wars fans are dunking on the Selfie series. Yeah, I just saw Jay Cochran's post about it. Did people not save the images like I did? Like his post doesn't have any of the images from the actual site. Because like the first thing I saw or thought of when I saw that page tonight was like save the pictures. I started screenshotting stuff. I started downloading the pictures because I'm like, this is not supposed to be up, but it's gonna get taken down, and it did. So like, you know, that's what happens. That's what happens. Let's see. What else? Where was I? Do I think we'll get a Wild West Rangers 5-pack or Kimberly or an Alien Ranger 5-pack first? Probably. Personally, I would want the Alien Rangers first, but like Wild West would be so easy for them to do, so maybe it would be that. But John asked, do me and Keyshawn get to see each other over the summer? And yes, we do. Keyshawn lives 5 minutes away from me in the city that we live in, and then we're roommates up in college. We went to high school together. We've known each other for a while. So, yeah. In fact, I saw him today when the movie I went to earlier today with some friends. He was there. So, yes, I do get to see Keyshawn over the summer. What is my least favorite Ryder belt? Probably the Hibiki belt, because it doesn't really ever do anything. It just like holds the disc animals, I think. Does it even do that? Or no, it's the drum. It's the drum. Well, I think there's little holsters for the disc animals too, but and I know the belt's not even the point with that, but yeah. I really, really hope that they would release Hyperforce and Vulcan Skull. Those are some things that are like on the top of my list of things I want them to do. I really, really want them to do that. But who knows? Who knows? And yes, I am going to Polymorphicon this year. Do I think we'll see Retro Zords Wave 3 before Wave 12? Honestly, at this point, we could see everything before Wave 12. Who knows? Let's see. What is the worst Power Ranger toy you can think of? I'll show you it. I can find a picture of it. I can. That was easy. That took like 5 seconds to find it. This is the worst. I saw this in person at Books A Million the other day. It's terrible. It's really, really bad. But yeah, that's the worst. But it's not even supposed to be good. I don't think so. But yeah, that's the worst. I just even like looking at it, like the Play School one looks better than that. This one at least has the weird like eyebrow thing going on, but this is absolutely terrible. And it's like $12, which is like $15 more than it should be. What is that version? I've never seen it in like a box like that. I've only seen it like in like the. Yeah, this thing is weird. Very, very weird. But that's the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm still just highlighting this comment. What movie did I see? We saw Everything Everywhere All at Once. And it was very, very good. Let's see. Are me and Keyshawn still reacting to Revice? We are not. He hasn't caught up on it recently. Oh, no, the 2010 Phone Rangers. Hold on. No, these are wonderful. These are fantastic. I love the 2010 Phone Rangers. I mean, how could you not? Which button is the actual? There we go. Yeah. And now this is gonna ring in like a minute and terrify me. So we'll just put this over here for it to terrify me in a couple minutes. Stay, you creature of the night. So, let's see what else. Oh, wow. We really got the bots now. Come on. Let's see. The McDonald's toys are even like the Megaforce ones that could combine into a Megazord. That was kind of fun. It wasn't great, but it was kind of fun. Let's see. Oh wow. What is up with these bots? They're like all the same thing. Very strange. What else we got? The most expensive thing in my collection. The most expensive Power Rangers toy. I don't know. I think that's what is the most expensive Power Rangers toy in my collection? It's not the Legacy Black and Gold Megazord, because that was like 60. And I have things that are more than that. The most expensive Power Rangers item I own is the Shot Factory 20th anniversary DVD helmet box set, where it has all the seasons 1 through 20. That's the most expensive Power Rangers thing that I own. It's not a toy though, but that's definitely the most expensive single item that I have. I can't think of how much like the most expensive toy item that I have is, but yeah. Let's see. I'm just terrified waiting for this thing to start ringing in a minute because I know it's going to. That thing's terrified. Like it scared the hell out of me when I did the video review of this thing. I was like packing up the lights and then it just started raining and I got terrified because it does that. After you start making it make noise, it's just going to start raining in a couple minutes. The most expensive Power Rangers toy that I paid resale for? I don't know. I don't really buy too many resale toys, I guess. Or and if I do, I try to buy them on the cheaper side. So I can't think of what that would be. I'm looking around over at my shelf. I paid like how much did I pay for the Red Dragon Thunder Zord? I'm looking at him up on my shelf, and he's not fully complete either, but he's pretty complete and in pretty good condition. I think I paid like there it is. I'm not answering the phone. How much did I pay for that? I think I paid like 40 for that or something, which is not even that expensive, but you know. Let's see. Why do I collect Toku? Because this stuff is awesome. I love this stuff. It's nothing else has ever captured my interest as much as this genre of toys and shows has, and I think I will love it forever. I think the just figures are fun. I think that the belts and gimmicks and stuff are fun. Like it's so much fun. Let's see. More comments. Do I watch Stranger Things? Am I excited for season 4? Yes and yes on both of those fronts. What is my favorite Power Rangers toy that I own? That I feel like that question changes by the day. It's probably just like whatever thing I'm fiddling around with. It's not a Power Rangers toy, but like the Memorial Mobirates, I absolutely love that thing. But for Power Rangers, maybe the Gosei Morpher might be one of my favorite. I love that thing. I think they really did a great job with the Gosei Morpher. I got a lot of use out of that. And I bought the Comic-Con Chrome one stuff too. I love that toy a lot. Yeah, maybe that. Let's see. What else we got in the chat? I sent you a Twitter DM asking about the differences between the Gashapon, SG, and Deluxe Astro switches. I'm not exactly sure what the differences are because I only have a couple Astro switchers. Or no, I don't. I have one. I have one Astro switch, and I don't even know if it's a Deluxe Gashapon or Candy Toy one. To be honest, it's a decayed one. I know that. I just don't remember which type it is. So I don't know how I could help you there, unfortunately. But yeah. What's a pre-MMPR mecha you want to get? Probably like Bio Robo. I've always really liked that a lot. I just have always liked Bioman, to be honest. So that's probably kind of the top pick that comes to my mind. Let's see. What else? Do I think we'll get a Goldar helmet? That would be really cool. That would be really sweet, actually. Goldar is one of my all-time favorite Toku villains, so that would be sweet. Yeah, there isn't one so far, but I would absolutely love that. An Ivan Ooze Lightning figure would be sweet. Will they do a Crimson and Navy Thunder 2-pack? I hope so. I absolutely hope so. Because that would be such a perfect like 2-pack candidate to do. I just hope we get Ninja Storm at all. I love Ninja Storm. My favorite Q Ranger suit is gonna Ryu Commander. I love Ryu Commander's suit. I love Purple Ranger suits a lot, so like that's really cool. Thoughts on Revice's story leading up to the end? I have a feeling it won't be a happy ending. I've really dug Revice so far. I'm like 5 episodes behind on it though. I need to get caught up on it. But I really like it, and I hope that it ends strongly. I know people are kind of having some problems with its current plot lines and everything like that. But yeah. Let's see. Sorry, I just was looking at Twitter for a second. What is the one Ryder season I want to come to the US? Double. I've already seen Double, but I think that Double should come to the United States because of the fact that we are getting an official release of the Futo PI anime in August. So, and that's a sequel to Double. So like it would only make sense for them to release Double over here officially. And I think they did tease that there was going to be an announcement for something soon. So hopefully it's like a Double coming over, because that would be nice. What do I think is happening with In Space Silver? I don't know. I get asked that question constantly, and I get why. Because like we have no updates about it. They've never officially announced the figure. But like I really wish I had updates for it, but I don't. And it's really unfortunate because it's a great figure. I'm very, very appreciative that I was able to pick one up when it went up on Pulse. But like that figure should never be as hard to find as it is. And I feel so bad whenever I see people, trying to find it and they can only find the scalper prices on eBay for it and everything like that. It's just such a shame. So the second, yes, Kevin just said here, it's In Space Silver sold on Mercari for $255. And like, that's nuts. And I feel so bad. Like if I ever find information about when it comes to Walgreens, and it still should, as far as I'm aware, I will 100% post that as soon as I possibly hear it. But unfortunately, unless I say something about it, either I haven't heard about it or there isn't anything to talk about with it, unfortunately. But it is just, yeah, it sucks. Let's see. My favorite Power Rangers intro song? Probably Dino Thunder as well. It's my favorite season, and I really like that song. So, what's the next army builder you want to see in the Lightning Collection? Any of them, honestly, but I feel like a pretty good choice would be to do Quantrons from In Space at this point, because they like to do a lot of In Space figures, and I think that those would go really nice with Astronema, with Ecliptor, with even a Red Ecliptor, or the Psycho Rangers. It'd be really cool to get those. But yeah. Let's see. Do I hope that the weapons will combine to the Power Blaster? I do, and I think that they probably will, but I have personally not heard any information about the axe or the daggers or the bow. But it doesn't mean it's not happening. And hey, there is more spam again, or bots again. So every couple minutes, we just got to have another one pop up. Why not? So getting Die Ranger figures? Maybe. I don't know. I may have possibly heard that from possible sources, maybe. Not necessarily reliable sources. I haven't posted about it, but I would say it's not off the table since they are on the comics now. Are there keys I'm still trying to get? Oh, yeah. There's tons of Ranger keys I'm still trying to get. Tons. There's so many. But at this point, I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm going to keep going with that series and everything like that, but they're not as top priority for me right now with some other stuff. I have a feeling we can get some putrids. I also have a feeling that we can get some putrids. And I'm just going to leave it at that. What else? Lightning Collection Master Morpher would be very, very cool. Very much would like that a lot, too. It's probably my most wanted, or one of my most wanted roleplay items. But yeah. Was Dino Thunder Yellow leaked for Wave 12 or 13? that was for wave 12, and that actually does bring me to something I said I was going to do a long time ago in the stream when I was talking about when wave 12 is going to pop up, and so let's do it. So I just figured, I think I can show this, as long as I don't scroll up. Yeah, this will be okay. So, yeah, all right. Yeah, we're good. As long as I don't scroll up to show my address. This is my Walmart wish list. So this is where I keep tabs on certain listings that pop up. So as you can see, we have listings for the upcoming wave of Dino Fury figures. So this one, the Gold Ranger one, this one is for the what is it called? The Dino Master Armor or whatever. The armor, the one we talked about in the video last week. The power up that he gets with the Russo Caliber. Void King is Void King. And then down here we have Wave 12. So this is where these listings leaked from that I posted on Lightning Storm, Twitter, and everything a couple of weeks ago. This is where we got the product descriptions from. So that's Wave 12 for you. And I use this to constantly keep tabs on these listings. I refresh this like every single day. And that's where I first discovered that they decoded them. And what I mean by that is that for the longest time that they were codenamed, and you can still see it on certain figures. So this was back before these were revealed. But down here, this is Wave 13. So Wave 13, Clerk, Mansible, Friar, and Host is Wave 13, and none of them have been decoded yet. And then below that, we have Wave 14 with Parsons, Summoner, Squire, and Lawyer. And then this goes into Wave 11, because I had Wave 11 on here as well. So this is Wave 14, this is Wave 13, this is Dino Fury Wave 2 or Wave 3, and this is Wave 12 of Lightning Collection. So basically I refreshed this one day, and it just didn't have them codenamed anymore. It just had them as their full-on names, which is what I told you guys they were back in September, and it confirmed it, so that was very exciting. And then when I clicked on these pages, which I don't know if I can do, because if I do, it will probably show my address. So I'm not doing that. But when I click on them, they would show the product descriptions. And I've been refreshing this every day because eventually, at some point, it's not going to just be a Hasbro logo sitting there. It's going to be product pictures sitting there. And that's what I'm waiting for. I really want to see them. At this point, there's no point. At this point, there's nothing we don't know about this wave other than what they look like. So, except for Wild Force Blue, because we have gotten an official reveal of him. But I am so hyped for this wave. I think it's a pretty sweet lineup. I really want to see what version of MMPR Black this is going to be. But who knows? So I just wanted to show that off because I thought it was interesting. So, yeah, and Jason says $1,100 is a lot. Yeah, that's just the added up total of everything in the wish list. But it's just convenient to keep everything here so I can refer to it whenever I need to. And, check it. I literally, I check this multiple times a day. It's part of my whole routine to check these. So yeah. Oh man, so many more chats here. Let's see. Have I seen the end of Mandalorian? Yes, I have. What do I think of the new movie in the works? I'm very excited for that. What villain do I think deserves a Lightning Collection? Rito. I really, really want a Rito figure. One of my favorite Mighty Morphin characters, or favorite Mighty Morphin villains, and he doesn't have a figure. I got to pose Rito with a Goldar trying to infiltrate the command center, I really want to have that. Let's see. Do I have any of the 2000th edition Ranger keys? Yes, I do. That was actually one of the very first videos that I ever posted on the channel. One of the very first videos I ever posted on the channel 5 years ago was doing a review of the 2000th edition Ranger key set. So that was always a lot of fun. Will I reveal Wave 14 once 12 is revealed, or will I leak Wave 14? I will leak Wave 14 when I know what's in Wave 14, but unfortunately I don't. I have Wave 14's code names, but I don't know who's in the wave just yet. Haven't heard about it yet. I have a lot of different sources out there. Lots of real good ones, and I have not been told anything about Wave 14 just yet, just up through Wave 13, which is all we need. We don't need to go that far ahead, but we do have the listings for Wave 14, so inevitably and probably sometime soon we will have their identities, but for now we just have the code names. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah. So let's see what else we got going on here. I don't know. Been a lot of talking tonight. We've covered a lot of points, and I've been going for an hour and a half, which is crazy. I didn't think I was going to be going for an hour and a half, but like, it was a lot of fun though. So I am probably going to wrap it up here in a couple of minutes, just because I have other stuff to do, and I do want to take the beginning part of this video and edit it into that specific section on the Selfie series for those who did not see it, and because now, especially now that the site is down, I want to be able to archive that for people, not even just on behalf of the Power Rangers fandom, but on behalf of the Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Ghostbusters, Marvel fandoms, and leakers and those respective fandoms who did not see those pictures before they were taken down. So I swear, every time I talk about the plans to do that, another one of those bots pops up. It's like it's telling me not to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. So look forward to that tomorrow. If you missed the beginning part of the stream, look forward to that tomorrow, alongside of basically tonight's stream is like a preview for tomorrow's videos, because basically tomorrow's videos are going to be a section of this stream just turned into a video, into an episode of Lightning Storm, and then the other video for tomorrow is going to be a detailed breakdown of stuff for the Memorial Geartlinger, just like I did for the Memorial Cure My Changer a couple weeks ago. And then let me check the tracking on it, but my Ninja Blue and Black are supposed to be here very soon, and I don't know when that's going to be the case. So let me check the tracking on that, because I am very, very curious. Because the last time I checked it, it wasn't too far away. But if that arrives tomorrow, I can finally get that video done for or those videos done for Thursday. So they are okay. Yeah, it says they will be here tomorrow. Or wait, it's already after midnight. So it says they'll be here on. Well, it's okay. It's close enough to, or it could be here today. We'll see. So I could be getting Ninja Blue and Black today. If not, I'll get them tomorrow. And there's another bot. So we'll see. But let's see. Where was I in the chat? I don't even know. So, but I think that I'm probably going to go ahead and wrap it up for the night, because I do want to get working on those videos, and it is 20 minutes after midnight here. So, but we have 69 people still watching. I saw at one point we had like 140 or something watching. So thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. Like I said, I just wanted to do a fun stream talking about whatever this Selfie series thing was, talking about the Memorial Geartlinger. And I think we did that, and we talked about a bunch of other stuff, and it was just a lot of fun. And so thank you guys. I think I should probably try to do stuff like this, more often, because it was cool. I really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, so I think I'm probably going to go and wrap it up here. So until next time, you guys can follow me on Twitter at LiveRangerKey or at LightningFigPR. And as always, I cannot thank you guys enough for your support on the channel. We are getting closer and closer to 10,000 subscribers. We're at like 9,100 right now or something, which is crazy. So like, that's insane. And yeah, so plenty more videos coming. I got a lot of stuff planned. Be sure to check out my Shin Kamen Rider trailer breakdown video that I uploaded earlier today. And thanks to Bai for sponsoring that video. That was very awesome as well. And yeah, plenty of good stuff coming. And I'm trying to get rid of this bot, but it's not letting me. There we go. So thank you for the bots coming out, I guess. Thank you just thank you. So I'm going to go and wrap it up here, and I'll see you all next time. So Tokusatsu forever. And I never have my button or my mouse on the end button. So I always just have these extra seconds of awkwardness. So all right, thank you guys for coming out, and I'll talk to you all later.